Hey everybody, Mcluvin news. That last video, I don't want anybody to think that I'm only saying that I'm only getting hate. I know everybody out there is getting hate. So why don't we just join together? Because it's not about attention grabbing. This is about the fact that my First Amendment right and the fact that I can state for the fact that I know many others out there have their First Amendment right. Don't even begin to try to tell me that you think you know that MAGA is not about that. In the small group that it is and the individual parts of it that hold the highest control and the highest now expected office in the land, chief of us, the president, the commander-in-chief. That's what I mean when I say chief, the commander-in-chief. We hold that to a higher accountability. We take that very seriously. We can watch all the joking news and everything else going out there, but one piece of laughs that I get out of this day and age is from comedian sources. So if you need a break of good tension and good happiness, check out good comedian source people. And if you need any references, I can give them to you. But the hate needs to stop. The division needs to stop. The division problem begins with all the old systems that have now polarized against each other. The RNC, the DNC, those are the Republican National Party, the Democratic National Party, the polarization, the pandering of fear, the pandering of hope, and all of this polarization without actually delivering the hope and the message. It needs to happen. It needs to become. I have already said before, I don't want to be president, but I'll tell you one thing. Only thing I want to be empowered by is the power of your voices to empower people to be the better leaders of what our country needs. And that's why I'm up right now. And to me, it's practically 3:30 in the morning, which is already getting close enough to doing it. I'm always ahead on the summertime factor to my last video of what I was just mentioning, because I got really tired of having to always change my clocks back and forth. So I just kind of rebelled and said, you know what? I'm just going to push myself ahead on summertime, and that's what I'll always be on. But lately, these past few days, I've been really off my schedule, and it's because of the drive and the fire that's burning inside of me to get the point across that our children need a better present starting today with the end of division for the present, because without the present, there is no future. I stand by that. I fight for that, and I ask everybody to share my content, watch my videos, and please stand with me, because I fight for those who are fighting for the good cause. I'm not the only one, but I'm certainly on the right lead on this, that there's a division in MAGA. MAGA is destroying its own context of its own entity, destroying the very meaning of what it even is trying to become, which is this new unified party against the rest of everybody else, against the liberals, polarizing the hate. There's too much hate. It's getting really tiring and sick and tiring. I think everybody can fully agree. And if you feel with what I'm speaking and what I'm sharing, join with me. If you're a liberal, join with me. Let's join this movement, this independent middle ground movement, not too far into the Democrats, not too far into the Republicans, but right down the center. Let's rebuild a better future of politics and political leaders and candidates and our Congress members, our governors, our Senate leaders. Everybody, let's do better for our kids. It takes the time right now, because we're going up against a pivotal moment in history where Donald Trump's 2025 Project 2025 is going to be completely changing everything in his favor. He's going to dismantle the government, allegedly. We're going to hold him accountable for that. He's also going to go after the Department of Justice. And I was going to say that. He's going to do so much damage. And the question is, who's going to hold him accountable? We are. And now, knowing that he's going to do it, I'm not going to put it past him for a second that he's the only mastermind. His own staff is there. If you guys are with me, please follow with me. Please follow for more content. It's probably another reason why I'm having trouble sleeping, but I really do need people to get involved and join with me. A talking discussion would be great, and bringing your minds to the table would be great. I don't think that I'm feeling like this because I'm the only one. I think that there are causes out there fighting for this right now, but for all I know, I'm trying to get more people involved in this and younger minds involved in this. And I am a millennial. I'm not Gen X. I am a millennial, proud to be. And instead of just playing video games, not that there's anything wrong with that, I could be enjoying it, I am passionately trying to get more people involved for the kids and the generations. Without the present, there is no future. Please join with me, Mcluvin News. Thank you very much. And eventually, I'm going to get some sleep. I'm winding down, just finishing up this last episode of John Oliver. Please follow up with the most previous episodes of John Oliver that I've already encouraged. And if you don't know them, I can definitely recommend them to you. The last one I watched, most imperative, that exposes Project 2025, is the episode before this one, which was Season 11, Episode 16, and now I'm on Season 11, Episode 17, and there's been so much proof that the election of the RNC, and why I don't watch these anymore, why I can't even vote Republican, why I struggle to even vote with Democrats, is because they're too daggone polarized. There's too much hate and division, man. Way too much hate and division. And what happened to our country? What happened to the future of becoming a mantle of hope and beacon of growth and prosperity for children and future generations to grow up? It's just a bunch of division. The parties are nothing but divided. It's clear and proven. That's what they've decided. And until their leaders start answering for their mistakes, Congress people start answering for their mistakes, and they start owning up to it, it is a proven fact that people need to not separate from the party, but call these people out, stand up and accuse them for who they are. March up to the Capitol, address their senators, and tell them, you don't start acting for us, you're going to lose your seats. And let's stop giving the power to the far extremist groups that have been risen trying to replace our Congress, because that's the greatest threat right there. So we weren't happy with either party. We're just going to let MAGA take over and let MAGA destroy our country. And I'm not talking about all MAGA being bad. Remember that. I'm not polarized against MAGA, but there are many in MAGA that want to take over our country. Stephen Miller, many of the people in Donald Trump's future cabinet pick. And even Donald Trump says he's going to make some serious changes start of day one and going forward. We're going to hold him accountable. And I am counting on that you guys are with me, because I have to say this. I have to speak the truth. I have to hold by my accountability, to speak up for those accountabilities, for the cause of my accountability for what I'm reporting and what I'm saying every day on my news source. And that's my truth, from my word to you, from my heart to yours, my soul to you and your kids and your generations. They're present always and forever, because without it, there will be no future. I pray that you guys follow with me. I hope that you will, and I hope you hear my voice. My First Amendment voice to you is to empower you. Thanks for watching. Last video for tonight and today, because it's so late. Thank you for watching.